I'm Mrs. Alvarez. I am the head of school here at York Academy Upper School. This is my second year, my first year officially, but my second year as head of school. Prior to being head of school, I was I was the MYP coordinator before that. And before that, I was the 6th and 7th grade math teacher. That's where I started here at York Academy and fell in love with the school and with the people. I love being a part of everything that York Academy is and who they want to be. For me personally, one of my favorite quotes is from a teacher that I really respect and admire. And she says, I want to see students who want to run into the building, not run out. And so my goal as an administrator, as a leader, is to always try to develop a school where people want to be here. I want people to be excited to come to school in the morning. I want them to, I know everybody's tired, so let's be real about it. But at the same time, I want people to be excited to be here. I value so much what York Academy provides to our students and to their futures. It is an incredible gift. And when you are 15, 14, 13 even, you may not see that. You don't have a long-term objective view of your life in 10 years. What it's teaching you, the executive functioning, the higher level thinking, the problem solving that you are learning here is such a gift. And I fully, wholeheartedly believe that it is one of the best things that we can provide to our students.
Our IAs or some kind of projects like that really do prepare us for, in terms of writing or really build up our skills in that area. So I feel like those projects like those are really what helps us with the college preparation process. We already know what to expect when it comes to these long-term research papers or stuff like that.
College is the next step, and we often talk about that here, but it's not the only step, it's one step. You still need to know college, career, whatever that looks like for you, how to be a good problem solver, how to be a thinker, how to be reflective, how to be open-minded to the world. These are things that we're teaching you guys every day that will allow you to live a full life, not just college, not just graduation, not just a summer job or your future career. It's a life. And it's very hard, I think, as a 9th or 10th grader to look far enough into your future to know that this will be valuable to you one day. And it's very hard to choose academics over friends, over the fun times, over the social life. Sometimes it's an intentional choice you have to make, and it's not always the easiest choice. It's not always the well-populated road, but that doesn't mean it's not the right road. And you need to decide what's right for you. You need to think, is it worth it for me to be uncomfortable for a little while and work hard and do all the things and study in the classes and complete the assignments and ask for the help and create study groups and find people to work with and all of that stuff? Is it worth it for me to do that now for this time to set me up for future successes that I don't know that are coming? I think it is a change in mindset that you have to be willing to accept, that you have to be willing to dive into. I do think DP requires commitment. Full DP requires commitment. There is a level of commitment that's there. But if you find people in your circle that have that same level of commitment, and you just choose, you make a choice to intentionally dive in and grab a hold of something that may not make sense right now, but will pay dividends in your long-term investment, in who you are into your future.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And maybe I don't have to, I'm still gonna have to worry about it, but the first year I'm gonna be able to get adjusted to college. Maybe it's gonna be different from here, that's for sure, but just getting adjusted instead of worrying all the finances and stuff. Beginning, I was like, yo, I got this, it's easy, blah, 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 blah. And then later in the year, I was like, wow, what am I doing with my life? And, I'm a really stubborn person. So I was not about to be like, oh, I'm gonna quit, I'm done with this. I wanted to keep doing it, and it's much better than just being an NT, because that's just avoiding your problems. And I don't want to grow up into that mindset of oh, you come across a problem and just avoid it. And so I feel this struggling through IB teaches you is yeah, you're gonna endure hardships. That doesn't mean that you should just like find the easy way out. You should just like keep going despite like the struggles.
Sergio was asked, he's at Temple University now, and he was asked, would you do it again? And his response was, if you had asked me this in my senior year, I would say, no way, this is too much work. But he said now that he's at Temple, he would do it again in a heartbeat because it prepared him so well for what he's experiencing in college. He said, I am more than prepared for where I am because of York Academy and the education that I had there.
Because I've heard from past seniors and from like my sister personally how easy the work is and how like good she is doing right now. So I'm hoping that I'll go in and probably just like get a real nice break for a while. For example, my sister, she's reading a book that she read here in high school in her college course. So, and she's in a senior level class right now for her Spanish class. So I know I'll be prepared when I do go to college to do that and everything.
To me, that speaks volumes. When students are in that next step and are still saying, wow, thank you, like that makes sense to me now. He couldn't see it when he was here. He said, if you had asked me while I was here, I would have probably said no, because it was a lot of work. But then to be able to look at it and go back, then he was able to see how it was valuable. And I think that to me, that's why we're here. That's why we're doing it. But I'm so proud of all you guys. You have worked so hard, and it's incredible to be able to see it from this perspective, to watch the graduates last year, to see you guys getting ready to do it this year. It's just mind-boggling to me what you guys have done, the success that you have gained, just even in the last 2 years. It's just incredible. You guys have done great work. Congratulations.